My name is Nick Ferrand and these are my Italian one-take property tours. Good morning. Come on, don't stand around, we've got stuff to do. Last week's tour I was in Tuscany. This week I'm in Tuscany, but I'm in a medieval town called Sansepolcro. And today we are going to tour what I think is a fantastic find. It does need work, admittedly, but it's got bones, it's got character, it's got style, it's got architectural features which you're going to love. Let's go. Come on. And I just think it's just yummy, absolutely yummy. Can I take that? Thank you. Now, the first thing I'm going to show you is this. Now, that is, apart from Van Gogh with some swimming goggles on, but that's an Italian artist in the style of Banksy, and he lives in Florence. I will put a link, if I can, in the description below. But here we go. This is the house. And it was built in the 13th century. Yes, you did hear me right, the 13th century. And if I pull up and we come up and we have a look at it, it's over 1, 2, 3, and I think it has an attic, if I'm not mistaken. Anyway, we're going to get in there in a second. Right. 13th century. Isn't that just absolutely unbelievable? I really do. Now, as I said to you, it does need a bit of work. And no knockers today, but just a couple of very nice brass knobs. Look at the door, isn't it? It's just fantastic. Right, in we go. Now, you come in here into this kind of central entrance. And it's going to be a bit orange because the light balance is slightly different, but I think what we're going to do is, what are we going to do, Nick? Yes, we are. We're going to go down into the cantina. Now, it just gets better as we go up. So as we come through into the cantina, what do we have? Like, you know, built in the 13th century, 800 years old. Now, I'm not quite sure whether these doors are 800 years old, but I really hope they are, because that patina and door and everything about it is just gorgeous. It's just gorgeous. And the woodwork down here, slightly different from last week's, because this is a lower ceiling, and this is where you probably would have kept basically your storage and your winter food. Now, you've got stuff going around all over the place, lampshades which are above. Now, the lady owner of this house has moved out her belongings. So, yeah, there's, you know, there are a few things left. Now, as we come up back out of the stairs, and I'm not going to spend too much time in there because, you know, I think there are more important things to show you. Now, there's a bathroom downstairs. And that's a wet room. Yeah, it's quite good. You know, if you've got Mackie and you know my dog, and you come in from a nice long walk and you just want to wash him off a little bit. Beautiful door. And if I just pull up here, I'm just going to come around and just get up. You've got some really fantastic original beams and stuff. Let's just come across, and then. Also, at the same time, you've got a really nice arch. Now, that would have gone all the way over. And that's telling me that maybe there was something else there. I really don't know. No, I really don't know. Okay, fine. Let's get up the stairs. Now, we come up the first tread. And then we come down to the other side. And as I mentioned to you, I'm in a medieval bogle. But this is the kitchen. And it's a really good size. Now, at some point, there's quite a lot of major work which was done here. And it has concrete beams which are above. But what I would do is that I would plasterboard that and put some really nice downlights. This would make just such a fantastic kitchen. It really would. And the room is huge and it's got really lovely wooden floors. But what is incredible about this property being in the centre of a medieval town is that you have this secluded garden for your al fresco dining. I can hear the birds. Oh, isn't that lovely? Now we are facing from the back door east, but you've got aspects to the west, and you've also, as we go upstairs, you will see there is a southerly aspect as well. Yeah, I think it's great. You know, you are just literally a stone's throw away from the main square in Sansepolcro. Look at that as a room. What a fantastic space that is. Fireplace. Probably want to recommission that. Would have been an open fire at some stage. Now you can see the front door. And then we turn to the right. And you've got the original tread going up. And yes, you're absolutely right. It's all undulating and it is just beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Handrails on either side. And then we come up to the top of the stairs. And there's a very nice little painting. And then we turn right. Yeah. Look at this room. It's really gorgeous, and the ceiling height must be about 15 feet high. It's beautiful. Look as I pull up. Look at the woodwork. What a beautiful principal bedroom. And the whole thing about that is that these windows are facing virtually due east. So you're going to have beautiful streaming sunlight coming in the morning. I'm going to try to pull back, so I want to give you a better understanding of the beauty of this room. I'm going to get let's get right into the corner. Oh, I think that's gorgeous. Beautiful high ceilings, absolutely beautiful high ceilings. I actually like the floor as well. There's a mixture of flooring, some of original, some of a later stage. This one here, which I'm going to show you, is probably done from the 1950s. I don't mind that. I actually quite like it. Now, for the rest of the house, there is only one bathroom, so you will need to put another bathroom in at a later stage. And to be honest with you, there's not much I can say about that. Well, not on camera anyway. It's got a bidet, toilet and sink. Now, when you're doing a restoration, the most important thing is basically to utilize what is here. So when you've got the waste pipes, if you really want to change the positions of everything, it's going to cost you a lot more money. But if you keep them in the position where they are, and then just put some beautiful new tiles or something to your taste, then that is absolutely fine. Okay, so now we're going to go into what was the owner's artist studio, and again, you've got just such a beautiful room with wonderful high ceilings. So really, look, if I come up, you know, quite difficult to find in very old towns, especially, well, not so much on the first floor, but especially in, you know, a town which is so old, to find very high ceilings. I just think that's just wonderful. Fireplace. Now there's a central heating system, and I can see basically some radiators. Actually, I'm going to pull back a nice map of Italy. And I'm just going to show you the view out of the window, and what you're looking at is basically the rooftops of the other buildings. And let's see whether I can just lift up and I can just show you the street now when I came. If I pull around, and just at the top of the road is the main square, and you can just see to the side the spire of the cathedral. Oh, sorry about that. Right. Yeah, beautiful studio. Right, let's pop up those stairs. Under the stairs, there's a little door, and it just is a storage area. I can see original tiling. And again, if we come up, we go on to what will be level number 2. And I pull across now, and can you see the stonework on the steps? They're a little steep, but they are beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. Let's get up here. So we've seen 2 huge bedrooms, and then if I come up to the next level, the camera will adjust a little. Hey, look at that. Now this building probably needs new electrics. I can see it as surface mounted. Very nice arts and crafts bed. And again, if we come down, I love that lamp. Yeah, I really do. I'm going to pop the camera out of the window. It's been very grey all week actually, but the sun's come out for me today and it's got his hat on. What a lovely view. Really is. Good size ceiling in here. And do you know what? I would personally have this room, certainly the ceiling, sandblasted, and to go back to the original tiles. Look, you know, a bit of sandblasting on that, and you're going to see the beautiful terracotta tiling. Yeah. Beautiful. This building is 290 square meters. So that's quite a lot of square meters, to be honest with you. Right, so we're going out to the, well, second bedroom. We've got artist studio, second bedroom, and then we're going to walk into the front room. And that is another bedroom as well. Here you've got original flooring, and look at it. just gorgeous. Now, as I mentioned to you, we're in the middle of Sansepolcro, and literally you've got just fabulous restaurants. And, you know, we're here in the Centro Storico. You've got the museum, you've got the Abaca Museum, you've got the Civil Museum with the incredibly famous painting by Piero della Francesca. And it's just got a lot going on for it. Yep, I would want to sandblast this room as well, and I think a bit of sandblasting on the ceiling and some wax on the floor, a bit of paint on the walls, and you have just a delightful room. I can see radiators in here as well, so that must be working from the boiler downstairs. Now, to get to the top floor level, you have to, I believe, go back into the other side and then go up the stairs. Let's go and do that. Lovely room. Really lovely. Oh, just gonna pull back for a sec. Don't you like that wardrobe? Yeah, it's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Looks, well, to me, it looks a bit Deco meets arts and crafts meets 1940s. So you come up to the top floor level. Now, if you wanted this as your office, I think that would be a really beautiful office to have, or potentially one could have this as a very beautiful master bathroom. Very nice crib in the corner. And again, if I pull up here, see what I mentioned about having sandblasting done? I think if you had a light sandblast, you go back to these just stunningly beautiful terracotta tiles. This floor has wooden floors, but I know there would be the terracotta flooring underneath. Now, I do want to show you this, actually. Now, this is south facing. As the camera adjusts, that is your view. Sansepolcro, inhabitants 15,000. How wonderful is that? Oh, what do I think about this property? I think it's absolutely fantastic in the sense that although that over the years that things have been changed and updated, it's still, as I mentioned at the beginning of this video, it's got its bones. You can just still feel aesthetically that it's beautiful, and it won't take too much to get it back to just the most yummiest, you know, house in the middle of a medieval borgo, and you just got everything on your doorstep. Literally, I mean, for a hop, skip, and jump, you're into the main square, and you've got loads of restaurants. There's lots of things going along here. Orientation of the house, or basically the position of Sansepolcro. Arezzo is only 30 minutes away, and from there you can take a high-speed train to either Rome or to Milan, or for that matter, anywhere else in Italy. This is a very famous town, and it's a working town, and there is always something happening. Always. 290 square meters. Now, that's a lot of square meters over 4 floors. Now, Yes, you can make 3 bedrooms. Basically, technically, you could probably get away with 4 bedrooms. I think I made a mistake on the video when I came up to the first floor and I said this is bedroom 2, and that was the artist's studio. That would make a lovely living room as well. And downstairs, the kitchen area is big enough to have a living kitchen open plan space with a unique, and I do say that sincerely, unique, right, opportunity to have some outside space for your al fresco dining. And the price of this property is being marketed trattabile, as they say in Italy, which means they are open for offers and negotiation at €300,000. Now, 290 square meters, I think, and that works out just a little over €1,000 square meter. I think it's good value for money. Comments below. Thank you so much to everybody who has subscribed to this channel. It really does mean a lot to me. And if you have not subscribed to this channel, would you be so kind and just push those buttons? We're shooting for the stars of 100,000 subscribers, and you will just help me so I can help you. Until the next tour, I'll see you very soon. Thank you. Goodbye.